another ALTA beat.
Hey, what's up guys and gents, it's your girl AngieAnge with a little touch artistry. Welcome back to my channel. It's your a la fine girl herself, ready to show you another slay, baby. Meet my model T, and today we are going to be doing this purple rain look. Enough talking, eh? Let's get started. Allez parti, let's go. As usual, I'm starting off with the brows. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil, and since she does have a full amount of hair, I did not have to fill in her brows as much. The only thing I did was straighten out the very beginning parts of her brows to make it a little bit straighter, to reshape her brows a little bit. I'm going to take the Graftobian Warm No. 2 palette, and I'm using the color Midnight Marigold. I'm going to clean up the beginning parts of her brow by flattening it a little bit. That beginning part of her brow was a little pointy, so I do want to flatten out that area a little bit and then create a nice arch for her. Now this color is close to her skin tone but still light enough to give me a good brow bone highlight. And I'm using that same color to clean up the top of her brows. And so now the brows I cleaned up, baby. Take the e.l.f. concealer in the color Deep Chestnuts, and I want to stop prepping her eyes for eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this concealer to cover any dark areas around her eyes, and I'm going to place that on a lid and spread it out and blend that out evenly with a fluffy brush. So next, going in with my eyeshadow base, I'm using the P. Louise Mitchell eyeshadow base in the color Blank Canvas. This is really going to make the eyeshadow pop. I'm placing it on the center of her lid, and I'm blending it out with a slightly smaller fluffy brush. It's time to get the eyes popping, and the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take Dose of Color's Marvelous Mauves palette to use the shade in the middle called Wishy Washy for our transition color. I'm placing that color above the crease, and I'm doing windshield wiper strokes back and forth to blend that color in. This color is perfect because it's not too light and it's not too dark. And that's what you want to look for when you're looking for transition colors. You want to look for something that blends in well with the skin tone, depending on what type of color scheme you're going for. So you see this book here? Literally, it's a crayon box, like a crayon box that you're going to take to school. Going in with that purple color I'm pointing to, we're going to create windshield wiper strokes below that wishy-washy color that we use for our transition color to build up the purple that we want. Some pigments, and we're taking this pigment by JLarue Cosmetics. This is the color Sultry, and we're going to deepen that purple in the crease. We're concentrating that color towards the outer parts of the eye and bringing it gradually closer to the inner parts of the eye. So right here, I went back in with my Graftobian 2 palettes, the warm palettes that we used earlier, and I'm just cleaning up her lid area. A lot of the purple eyeshadow that we used to darken up her crease area did fall on her lid, so I wanted a very clean slate. So I just took some of that marigold and just lighten up her lid area a little bit. Now it's time to work on the outer parts of the eye, and what we're going to do, we're going to take this pigment called Royal Quartz. This is a true purple pigment, and I'm going to place that pigment on the outer parts of her eye, and I'm focusing on the outer V, and I'm going to blend that out very, very well. A flat eyeshadow brush. The first color I'm going to use that you saw on the right hand side is a unicorn pigment. This pigment gives off a lavender hue and has an incandescent sparkle to it. I'm going to put that all over her lid and spread it out evenly. So for some added shine, I'm going to take the glitter Angel Wings. That was the glitter that you saw on the left hand side in the earlier picture, and I'm going to place that all over her lid. I've already applied the glitter glue, so the glitter glue is going to allow that glitter to stay put and not budge. For the eyeliner, of course, we're going to use something classic. I mean, black is beautiful, so black looks great with any eyeshadow look. We're going to use the Wet n Wild Kohl liner in the color black, of course. I mean, typical name, right? And we're just going to use that to start tight lining her eyes. After using the pencil, I'm going to follow up with the liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to create quite a big line here. And so for her line is going to be thick. She has big, beautiful owl type eyes. So even by me creating a thick wing line, her eyeshadow is going to show regardless because of the amount of lid space that she has. So for the lashes, we went with these lightweight lashes. I'm sorry, I do not remember the name, but any demi wispy or wispy lashes would do for this look. I wanted something that was lightweight, not too dramatic, since we do have a lot going on with the eyes. I didn't want something that was heavy and very baddie-like to overpower the whole look. So this is what it looks like with the lashes on. And now we are about to move on to the face. For the face, I'm taking CoverGirl True Blend Mattifying Primer. I'm taking a flat foundation brush by Real Techniques, and I'm applying that all over her face. Next, we are going to color correct with the LA Pro Girl color corrector in the shade Orange. There are some dark areas around her chin and underneath her eyes, so I do want to color correct those areas first before applying foundation. And of course, we are going to blend that out evenly with the Beauty Blender. For her foundation, we're going to use the CoverGirl True Blend foundation. The name of the shade is called Cappuccino. And I'm using a flat foundation brush to blend in her foundation. And off with a couple of just dabs. And then I'm going to take my time to blend out each area of her face, starting with the side of her face, around her mouth, and the other side, then the forehead. For the concealer, we are going to take the Milani concealer in the shade Deep Tan. As far as the placements of the concealer is concerned, you know I have to get underneath the under eye to make it nice and bright, a little bit along the side of the jaw, underneath the chin, some on the nose, and a little bit on the forehead area. And I'm using a concealer brush to do my tribal marks, and then I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. So now the highlight is all blended out, and we're going to set her highlight using Danessa Myricks Evolution powder in the shade 03. This is a pretty finely milled pecan color, so this will go great with her look and blend in nicely with her skin tone. Go in with this Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade Deep 4, and I'm just using it to give her a slight contour, just to warm up the face a little bit. Use this beautiful gorgeous color by La Femme. This is a color called Fuchsia, and we're going to apply her blush in circular motions. So for the eyeliner, and to bring this whole look together, we're going to take a purple eyeliner by Loreal, and then we're going to smoke out the bottom of her eyes by Before and after comparison. For the lips, we did use MAC lip liner in Night Moth and Nabia lip liner in Fuchsia. We did also highlight using the Danessa Myricks highlight palette, and voila, that's it. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please be safe out there. Hugs and kisses to you all. Until my next video. See you later. Bye bye.